Hi! Welcome to Create Utopia, in which hosts Chicory and Zero muse over many issues in the style of so many modern millennials, all around the peaceful, flickering light of video games! We hope you enjoy it! Now on with the show! This week we have a special guest.
Hi!
Say hi, Ivy?
We'll go with Ivy.
We'll go with Ivy. What are we playing this week, Zero?
We're playing Papers, Please, so that you guys can watch me fail.
Yay!
I do enjoy that kind of thing, so.
Yeah, me too.
Will you die?
No, we won't. Will we die?
No, my family will just starve to death. I'll probably be
Okay.
fine.
I mean, the sadist in me is cool with that.
What? I'm not. Save your family. Save your family.
Chaotic neutral, man.
Anyway, this week we are talking about Donald Trump. Yay!
He's my favorite.
Really?
I fucking
He's
love
my,
Donald
like,
Trump.
Antichrist.
He's a caricature of a human, and I adore that about him. He's like Ann Coulter. I think they're like deep cover Democrats. Just like
I've heard that before.
it's like
actually.
every time they open their mouths, even the Republicans are like,
No, that's
Wait.
the thing. Republicans are like, no, yeah.
All right, well he's
I
not
really believe this.
he's
This
not
guy
quite
is
as bad as
speaking for me. This is my thoughts.
I think I don't know. Maybe it's that I hope that that's overstated. That many people really feel that way.
No, after the GOP debates, he was significantly in the lead. Also, he took the most time of the GOP debates.
I heard that.
Like, he took all of the speaking floor.
I'm super shocked. I'm super shocked that Donald Trump demanded the attention of the entire GOP debate.
You sound very shocked by that.
I'm super shocked. Can you tell this is my shocked face?
I was a
Yeah.
little because I thought that the moderators were not going to like him.
He's a
Well,
celebrity.
they didn't like him.
It's like we were talking about this earlier. It's like I think the reason why people treat him differently is because he's a celebrity, not a politician.
I think that's also true, and also I was talking to you earlier about this. I think that he encourages people to not need to apologizing.
Yeah, that was a really good point.
Apologizing, and this is why I think that Donald Trump is really popular, is apologizing is really hard. And right now in the media, people are talking about how a lot of what Republicans have been sort of taught is something that they need to apologize for, like systematic racism, white privilege, the militarization of police. Like, a lot of people don't deal with that on a daily basis, and they don't. And when they voice these things, people are like, you're racist. Like, the whole Confederate flag thing was like, oh yeah, that's actually racist, and being a racist is synonymous with being a bad person. And they're like,
Well,
I don't want
it
to
is.
apologize for, what I was taught. I don't want to have to think about it. And Trump is like, you don't have to think about it. You don't have to apologize.
I agree with what you're saying as to why Trump is popular for that, but I feel like I don't think they're taught that they have to apologize for it. I think that they're actually taught the opposite of that it's okay to do that, and that's why it shocks them when they feel like they're supposed to apologize for it. I think it's actually the exact opposite.
What do you mean? I'm saying that it's something that, like, this is their...
No, I mean, like, it's not the point about Trump, it's the point about the earlier part, where you're talking about how they're brought up to that there are things they have to apologize for.
No,
like
I'm
being
saying
racist.
that they're not taught to apologize.
Oh, well then
for
we're
it.
agreeing.
Yeah, they're like, taught. I'm saying that apologizing is hard. They're taught that they don't need to apologize.
Because of Trump.
And then recently, people are saying, especially, I would say a lot of, like, the Democratic people, and a lot of the news is saying, this is bad, blah, blah, blah.
Well, I think it's more of just, like it sounds back to a lot of my things, is in our modern society, especially with things like Twitter and Facebook, where things are so instantaneous and go viral so quickly, that people are starting to understand that they can't just get away with shit.
Mm.
And, like, people are starting to understand that there is a world outside of the immediate world that they know. And perspectives and situations that they're not privy to them normally. And they're starting to find out, like, basically, I think it's a lot of self-loathing also in that particular, like, the people with the Confederate flag. It's a lot of self-loathing too, where they don't realize, oh shit, I actually am kind of a dick. I just didn't know that.
They don't want to face that. They
don't wanna
want to face,
I mean, you don't
I'm
want to...
being a dick.
Basically, it's like this. Like, if you, like, found out one day that, like, I'm like trying to find an example. Like bunnies are actually evil, and
Well,
you should apologize for it.
This is something
Like
that
you're like a bunny worshiper, and you should apologize for it. Like that would fuck up your world.
Well, that's something that I have been. Like, that's part of the reason Zero and I do the show. That's part of the reason that I have thought about these things. We talked about being a me person earlier. We're talking about traffic in Los Angeles. We both live in Los Angeles.
That's true.
And I was like, when I started driving in Los Angeles, I was the person that would zip around traffic and then merge in at the last second. And that's like a dick move.
It's such a dick move.
And I had to like phase up. I was being a dick.
Yes. But see, like, it kind of like shocks you the first time you hear that though.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of are like, no, I'm not. It's totally fine. Like, it's legal. It's like, yeah, but you're still a dick. And you kind of have to like eventually, and you did. You said like you don't really do that anymore because you realize it's a dick move.
Well, also
you kind of have to like come to terms with that.
I'm scared of driving now.
Listen,
so.
just agree with me that you agree it's a dick move, and you should stop.
It is. She's right.
It's a dick move.
Sorry, Zero, you haven't gotten a word in it.
No, I'm not even sure you need me here. I've begun the thing, and I can just let you guys do it.
Look at his jolly little face there. Like,
Look, he's Santa!
I'm gonna take a 20% cut of all the money you guys are gonna make, and I'll just get a created by credit. That's
All right.
fine.
That's cool with
That's
me.
awesome.
We're gonna get money? You're gonna pay me for this?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, she absolutely will.
Okay. Oh,
Zero!
You can have like what?
Tonight, say no.
80% of all incoming money.
Yeah, you can have like 10% of all incoming money.
10%? How about 20? I'm
Okay.
hilarious.
Okay. You're also
Yeah.
so humble.
You know, I'm like the best at modesty. So
I think what we've realized is that I was the loss leader on this show, and now that we've brought in the real talent,
I can't help it.
oh my god, what am I doing? It'll
What
be
did
fine.
you
Just deny every
Just-
passport. This guy
Just
looks like an
ignore
asshole.
all
Tell
of
him
these
no.
citations I'm racking up.
Tell him no. Tell him no.
She says just to say
Just
no.
no to
Don't
everybody.
You have to pass a certain number of people.
I disagree.
That's
Nope,
part of
don't
the
even
game,
worry
though.
about it.
Yeah, he always tells me that. Don't worry about it. We're winning. And then I'm like, I don't think that we're winning. This is
I didn't say that this time. We're absolutely not winning.
I just want to see what happens if you tell you nobody can come into the country. Did they like bum rush the wall or something? Is there a wall?
I'll just lose faster. I'll run out of time. There is a wall, and sometimes people will jump over it.
And then they get
Then I
shot
will
by
have
those other
to.
people.
What? Let them do it. That's hilarious.
What? It's not
I
funny
can't
to shoot
control it.
people.
I'm kind of evil. Like just a little bit of a mad scientist.
That's why
Sorry.
we're playing, because Trump wants to build a
Great.
wall.
Oh, we want to build the wall?
No, Trump does with a grand and glorious door.
Oh my god, I heard about that.
Like, this is the door that he wants. See how there's like the wall, and then there's this door, and there's like
Did
a
you
X.
Did you hear that people at the wall are playing volleyball over it with Mexicans right now?
Really?
I haven't
think
heard that.
that's
They're, like,
real.
playing
I've
volleyball
seen pictures
over
of
the
that
fence.
like a year ago.
Oh, I don't know. I just saw it. I think it's hilarious.
Sorry, I'm on the internet a lot.
You are on the internet a lot. It's true.
I'm a millennial.
Tell him no. He has a really ugly bald spot.
I will be telling him
That
that.
hairdo offends me.
He
No,
can't
like
help
he's
it.
got like a mohawk and like side chops. Like
He
it doesn't
has,
make
like,
any
a
sense.
horseshoe. He has a horseshoe.
I know, but
Don't-
like,
Should he do the Donald Trump hair come over?
oh my god, you mean the greatest living animal in the world? Listen, Trump. I love him. He is a train wreck. I love him. Everything about him.
I
Like,
hate
in,
him
like, the
and
most-
fear him.
It's like, but I love him in like the most like morbid of ways.
It's-
But I'm also leaving this country, so I don't care about you people anymore.
That's true. Ivy is
There we
moving
go,
to
simple.
Sweden,
I'm moving to Sweden,
and
where we put neon signs of gay sailors underwater to troll Russian submarines. That is factually true. It's a thing that we do.
Yeah.
I'm super fucking excited about it.
wow,
Like, these
I
are my
can't
people.
believe that. That's pretty awesome.
Like, as soon as like Russia passed all those super restrictive anti-gay policies, there's like a company out there who like dropped neon signs, like submarine depth, of neon dancing gay sailormen saying, "Welcome to Sweden, gay since whatever year they passed." Like, Legal gay marriage.
equality.
yeah,
That's pretty cool. Not what we're talking about.
Sorry.
We're talking about Trump
right.
and how people really like him. I was actually reading that on good old Facebook today. Someone in my family legitimately is like, Trump, you're our only hope. Don't let immigrants in and just expel them all from like the country. And I'm like, oh my god.
But that kind of goes back to your point that he kind of gives people permission to be shitbags. And that's why they like him. Which is why I believe firmly he won't win. It's because he really does kind of, like you said, give people permission to be like racist
So you
and
think
sexist.
he will win or will not?
I think he will not win.
I hope not.
I think he will be the Republican nominee. Like, I think that he will be the person that represents Republicans. I think there will be maybe, like, another one also that's, like, a serious politician. I think he'll get really far. But I don't think he'll win.
You think he'll get close?
I think he'll get close
no
because
not
he's
gonna
a
flame out.
celebrity. Like, people are
What's
stupid.
zero? Wait, hold on. What's zero?
He's not going to flame out because he has no shame.
Yeah, he's not going to flame out because he's not going to quit because he genuinely thinks he's the best candidate in the
And
world.
I just can't believe that Fox and other people are supporting him.
You can't believe that Fox News is doing something insane?
Well, they tried to with Megyn Kelly.
Mhm.
They were like backing her for half a second, and then like, actually, no, Trump, we want to be on friendly terms with you, and it's just
Fox News is essentially a Republican Daily Show. Like, they're not a real news channel. They're not real news anchors. It's
but people treat them like they're real.
because people don't understand that the media lies. Like, they don't
They
understand.
do. They just say that
Well,
like Fox
no,
News doesn't.
no.
Okay, wait.
I have, like, a
Wait,
personal
listen,
hold on.
0, 0, 0.
So there's been a lot of discussion in the media lately about how people who talk about the Republican Party as the Fox as kingmakers for the Republican Party are people who don't know what they're talking about. So lots of people are fully aware, and a lot of Trump's reputation has come from the fact that Jeb Bush has been the backed by Fox champion, not Donald Trump. Donald Trump had his big fight with them recently, and that everyone thought that would hurt him in the polls. And at the debate, Fox was really antagonistic towards him. But
Yeah.
it didn't hurt him at all because Fox has trained their viewership not to trust the media, and they're all shocked now because it is coming back to bite them because turns out that they are including Fox as the media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fox's media. Don't trust the media.
No, but, like, I have, like, had like, actual conversations with people who that is their news source, is Fox News. They, like, take it actually seriously as, like, actual news.
Oh, yeah,
that's not
totally.
biased. Like, that it's unbiased. Like, they don't even acknowledge that it's completely biased towards the Republican. It blew my mind to find out that people actually do that.
That's like.
But it's true, like, people
that's
actually
like white cishet.
Why?
guys.
Okay, excuse me. Can we just talk about the fact that you have, like, an almost nude photo of some random dude asking for a
It's
passport?
because it says female, and he does not look like, or she does not look like a female.
That's really
Discrepancy.
transphobic, and I'm not.
I know. I feel that way also.
But, I mean, I understand in the context of the game.
Maybe if she was wearing a bra, I don't know.
No, why?
Because
Okay,
not
so
wearing
first
them.
of all, because this is going on YouTube, I have nudity turned off. Normally those scans are totally naked.
Really?
Yes.
Do you like playing games where you get to look at weird pixelated penises? Is that your jam?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That was in fact my job. For a while that was my job. So
Did you just,
I
like,
wasn't playing games, but
what country are they trying to enter? Like, Soviet Russia? Like,
Artoskia.
they're
Well,
trying to
like,
ensure glorious
I-
Artotska, totally not a Soviet satellite, totally not a repressive regime.
I'm just saying, like, I don't recall having to take a nudie to, like, get my passport.
No, but you do every time you hop on an airplane.
Yeah.
That's
Every
what the
time
body
you get on
that's what the
airplane.
body scanners do.
That's true.
That's
It's
what body
you're
scanners
totally
look like.
naked.
So
So-
I'm actually less repressive because I only do it if I'm suspicious.
So you have
TSA does it
panties.
to you every time.
You're less restrictive because they have panties on.
Well, I turned that off for Chicory's delicate sensibilities.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You are a delicate flower, my dear.
Yes.
It's delicate as a thistle. Grrr, fighting.
This is kind of delicate, actually.
Really? I didn't know that. Anyway,
All right, don't worry. I think we're about to lose.
really
I
good.
hate letting people into the country. It's always
That's
so
what I'm
risky.
saying. You should have just denied everybody.
That's also risky. They will also arrest me for that.
See? And then his family will starve.
So much
And we're
work.
playing to not starve his family.
Oh, it's so much work.
So, did you come to any new opinions about Trump, Chicory, or is this just a general discussion about him?
It was sort of a general discussion about him, but also I think I realized more why people like him. Which is just, it's still, I think it's because I am naive enough that I want my government to work for me, and Trump only works for himself, and I feel like this is something that I think that a lot of people want. Like, it's the goal of government to be for the people, right? Like,
We
that's
totally had this
by the
discussion
people,
earlier.
for the people, and Trump is only for himself.
But
And it just blows my mind that people, want him to be that way.
But it kind of, like, bringing back two of the points is the me-centric thing and the fact that he allows people to not have to apologize for being dicks is, in my opinion, like one of the main reasons I'm moving out of America is it is a very me-centric country. So I think one of the reasons it's a combination of those two things. He represents both of those things, where he doesn't apologize for being me-centric. But I think also the spin
he lauds it.
Yeah, he does. But I think the downside of that is he's a dick. People know he's a dick. Do you want to? It's like people. It's like if you at the end of the day, do you want the rest of the world to look at America and see Donald Trump?
No,
the guy,
and that's also part of my thing. I'm like, well, how is he going to deal with like Russia,
he's not.
China?
He's not. he's not.
Your European Union.
I think he'll get along fine with
Africa.
Russia.
With Russia.
Yeah, he
it's
would
true.
totally go.
Vladimir Putin, my other like. I really shouldn't say this. Like, I'm not gonna get my visa approved to Sweden if I keep saying stuff like this. But I fucking love Vladimir Putin too. He is insane.
Putin.
Just as much as I love North Korea, they're insane. They're caricatures of humans. Nobody is that crazy except those people, and they're hilarious.
I think that they're cultivating like a cult of
Actually, a lot of people are that crazy. They're just important enough that it gets covered.
True. But
I mean, if you look at some of the African dictators, not that anyone follows Africa, but they're way worse.
They're fucking insane, and they're super violent, but like open about
Well,
it.
so is Putin.
But they're like open about it.
He did
Like,
invade Ukraine.
Well, they're still worried in Scandinavia that he's gonna invade there too. Actually, they're like
We went to
it's like an
war?
active
Yeah.
concern.
I'm not happy about that.
Well,
so.
I mean, like I'm moving there.
I'll fight for you. I'll join the military. I have like a couple more years that I can still.
Thank you,
join the
Chicory. I
military.
appreciate it, babe.
It's gonna be hard because I'm ultra pacifistic and I don't want to kill people or hurt people in general.
You would just be so sad, but you'd be like, I had to call you, and be like, Chicory, I'm in danger. You'd be like, I'm coming.
Yeah, that's about where I would draw the line and be
Me. I'm that important.
I don't know if I would be violent, but I would definitely try to stop people. I would make so many kneecap shots. Just be like, bam, bam, bam.
Kneecap shots are also deadly shots.
Yeah, they're pretty bad, man.
They're pretty bad. You can still bleed
Yeah.
out.
And
Yeah,
wait,
it's
but
your knee is right next to that femoral artery.
Yeah.
we should go back to Trump though.
Okay, Trump.
Okay,
Trump.
so the other thing about Trump, and one of the other reasons why I don't think he will win, is because part where he's unapologetic about the things that come out of his mouth is he tends to put his foot in his mouth very often. Like the whole thing with John McCain and saying he's not a hero because he prefers people that didn't get captured, and then he straight up tried to say I didn't say that. And then he was like, well, they didn't finish playing the rest of the tape. Like, dude, we've all seen the video. Like, I don't think you understand how videos work. You said it. It was on camera. Like, it was on camera. Everybody has seen this video. It's, like, fucking viral. Like, you need to just own up to that shit and, like, either figure out a way to own it.
It's like the Beyonce's thing on the Super Bowl thing.
Where she tried to get all the pictures where she looked all funky taken down.
Yeah. And everyone's like, no, it's not happening.
Like, no.
It's not
So, like,
happening.
just because you tried to get that taken down, we're going to make it a meme. Like, end. Like,
Yeah, that's called the Barbara Streisand effect.
yes. But that's why, like, I think
Oh my
things
God.
like that are the reason why he won't win. Because I think he's, like I said, he's a caricature of a human. And I don't think people who are caricatures of a human will actually ever hold real political offices. But I think the reason why he is so popular is because, like you were saying, he's a real human. Like, he's not a politician. He's
Yeah.
like, he's seen as a businessman, even though he's actually failed numerous times in his businesses. He just kind of nailed one and then just, like, branched off from there.
Yeah.
Well, what about the fact that generally people want, like, unapologetic, real people? If you think that America's power comes from projecting strength, then you need someone who's unapologetic, right? Because they're the only way the world will listen to us, in theory.
I think that we still have one of the biggest military forces, like, ever.
We do. I think number one, I don't think that is why, because we show strength, I don't think is necessarily still, like, valid.
No, it totally is.
But I think because what I've actually, it's not strength, it's confidence. Like, we're basically like, listen, we got this, don't fuck with us. It's not necessarily strength, it's confidence.
I think that we want to have, like, I think it's some of both, and that it's sort of like, where was it going? Sort of, part of our military is showy-offy, and part of it is we just like having a huge military.
Well,
America likes having...
certain lobbies and specific people
like,
enjoy having a big military.
jets that don't work, or like we don't
That we spend
need to
billions
have-
on?
That we spend billions
Like
on.
$8 billion on?
Zero, do you know what I'm talking about? Those jets that, like, they don't quite work, and we're not, like, there's no need to have fighter jets anymore.
I assume you're talking about the F-35.
Yeah.
Clearly, we
Thank
need
you.
to start with laser whales. Like, that's like, we need to just get on top of that.
Laser whales?
Yeah.
Laser dolphins? Dolphins that can hack.
Oh my
Laser whales.
Chicory. Yes.
Absolutely.
This is how I'm
Yeah,
gonna take
people
over
like
Spain.
to think about those kind of things. They like to build models of it. They like to be like, we got this, it can do so much firepower, blah, blah, blah. But it's not an efficient way of waging war anymore. And I think we're sort of losing out on that, but...
Yeah, I think at one point, because like basically it was sort of like in the words of Dennis Leary, it's because we've got the bombs. But everybody has the bombs now. Like everybody has nuclear weapons. It's sort of just like who sets it off first is basically who wins. It's like, I think, so what you're saying is...
So North Korea's gonna win? Because they're gonna set it off first.
Probably. But it's just kind of like...
I don't think anyone wins when you set off a nuclear weapon.
No, nobody
No,
wins.
nobody does.
But...
Not for 70 years now.
But anyway, my point is, like, the military force, I think, is not quite as relevant anymore, except for the, like, stormtrooping into, like, another nation and basically just taking over under the guise of liberation, which is a whole other topic. But
Where are we going with this with Trump?
well, I don't know. But...
Zero, can you
I was talking about how
the representation.
Like someone who was unapologetic because they think that, like Jeb Bush's statement that Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama use too many big words and therefore make bad leaders for our country.
Well,
No, I
that
think
that basically any country that has an actual functioning education system would disagree with that statement because they're way fucking smarter than we are.
Yeah, but we're America. We don't care about a functioning education system.
No, of course not.
That's for loser countries.
But that's what I'm saying is I think that's the reason why that point is moot is because no, like he may be too smart for fucking hick assholes that still think the Confederate flag is not racist, but he's not too smart for literally the rest of the world.
Okay.
But I think it's important
Ivy
to
calls
note
it
that
like
it
she
wasn't.
says
Hold on,
it.
hold
I
on.
can't say
Ivy
that.
for president, obviously. I can totally beat Donald Trump.
Well, but just keep in mind, that wasn't a quote from Donald Trump.
No.
That was a quote from the person that the Republican Party wants to be their front runner.
Listen.
Like, the party wants that
zero
guy
faith.
to lead their party. Donald Trump is just a better version of that guy, sadly, because he is more honest and says what the constituency that they want to vote for that guy actually wants to say. Like, they don't want to say, oh, hey, I'm angry
Tell her
because
her eyes
you
are really
voted.
ugly.
They just want to say, oh, well, you're too politically correct, so I wasn't wrong. Much like discussions like microaggressions don't exist, there's something the PC crowd came up with.
Right. Fair. I think. I was paying attention to her really awful pigtails. I'm sorry.
I thought
That's
they were
the
cute.
They were
correct thing
awful.
to do.
Sorry, Chicory. God damn it.
They were awful cute.
We can go
By the
back.
way, it's been like 26 minutes, just so you know.
Okay.
We're very tired.
Okay, so final thoughts on Trump. What are they? I still think that he's scary. I think that it's bad that he is the front runner. I think it's sad and sick that we're like, you know, we don't want to have an intelligent president. I don't know why we wouldn't want to have an intelligent president. I think that the president should be smarter than most of the population.
I feel like when you say we, it's
We
overstating.
don't want a complicated president. There's a difference.
We want what?
You want to complicate it.
They want an intelligent president, and to say Donald Trump is unintelligent is to be like
The
just
truth?
wrong. He's obviously
truth.
intelligent. Well, he's obviously intelligent. People just put way too much stock on like being intelligent.
I think maybe it's the difference between book smarts and street smarts in this particular instance, because he's clearly an idiot.
Probably.
He's an intelligent idiot.
He
How
is
about that?
he is the front runner in our political contest.
Of idiot party. Sorry, that was like a little bit an overstatement.
Well, both
but-
parties are idiot parties. I mean, it was George Bernard Shaw that said democracy is the device that guarantees we'll be governed exactly the way we deserve.
Yes.
So
We had this conversation earlier too. Two-party systems are stupid and don't benefit anybody.
Okay, so let's
Okay, final
do
thoughts
you
on
have
Donald
any-
Trump.
Do you have any final thoughts on Trump? I think that he's just sad and sick, and I don't want him to win. I'm really worried that he's gonna win, and I'm gonna have to like move to Canada or something. I'm gonna move in with my Canadian
You can move with me
cousins.
in Sweden.
I don't want to move to Sweden. It's too cold.
It is really cold.
I don't want to move to Mexico.
wait.
I'll
You'd
have
move
to
to
leave.
Canada, but Sweden is too
Wait, that's
cold.
a really good point. Chicory, what the fuck? Are you just saying you don't want to?
Okay, I instantly changed it. I said Belize. Okay, you better Belize it.
Oh my god. God damn it, Chicory.
I don't even know what type of government Belize has, so you win
damn
this
it.
round.
They were like a Commonwealth of Britain for a really long time. So
More
they
like
speak
a
English.
communist wealth.
What? Boo.
Anyway, changing topics.
No,
Brief
zero.
pause.
No.
Yeah, okay,
wait.
Mr. Brief Pros.
No, wait, no. His like summary of opinion.
He had a summary.
Oh, I didn't get a summary of opinion.
I don't give summary opinions. That's her job.
You totally did. That's my job. I did it.
What? What? You gave your summary of opinion.
Yeah, it's our show.
All right, fair.
Okay.
I don't give an opinion because the point of the show is not I mansplain things to Chicory. The point is that we discuss things and then we listen to what she thinks.
All right, okay. Listen, I was not given a full rundown of the format.
It's true, you were not, and that I do blame her for. And
That's
you
pretty
can
fair to
continue to
point
shame
out.
her for that.
Okay, so
I'm just
I'm
here to
gonna
be
stop.
cute and hilarious.
And
Look,
be
look
like-
how adorable we are.
Bye.